Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Bruh, it's gonna be a miracle if Colby Covington can make it to his fight without getting beat up by somebody else before Rafael dos Anjos. Holy shit, he's not gonna stop. Colby Covington, we already know, wants all the smoke with Joe Rogan, which is not wise. Joe Rogan's gonna kick him harder than he's ever been fucking kicked before, and probably fuck Colby Covington up if Colby Covington does anything crazy. Now, Joe Rogan is a professional. He is disciplined, so even if Colby Covington says some stupid shit to Joe Rogan's face, Joe Rogan might resist the urge to kick his fucking face off. So, even if Colby Covington gets lucky and Joe Rogan takes it easy on him and doesn't crunch his ass, now Colby Covington wants to smoke with the UFC middleweight champion Robert Whittaker, who would also whoop Colby Covington's ass. I'm sorry, man, you might have a better matchup with RDA than you do Joe Rogan and Robert Whittaker. Joe Rogan's probably a lot bigger than 155 pounds, hell, maybe even 170, who knows, he might be close. But Joe Rogan is not under USADA guidelines. Joe Rogan's also very skilled mixed martial artist and has got some of the most powerful kicks you'll ever fucking see. Now, with that being said, Robert Whittaker, 185-pound champion. Somebody you might not want to deal with, Colby Covington. You're at 170 for a reason. And after you're done at 170, I have a feeling you're going to be going over to the WWE rather than 185. So don't talk this shit to Robert Whittaker. Fuck around and fuck this whole event up. This is the co-main event and the main event. 2 title fights going on at UFC 225 this weekend. Talking this shit to Robert Whittaker, he might not be too kind to it. Now, hopefully, for the fans and Colby Covington, Robert Whittaker don't put Colby Covington to sleep before the event starts, because that would fuck up the whole UFC 225. But Colby Covington's working his way to an ass whooping before the cage, and he might get an ass whooping inside the cage. He's talking all this trash to Joe Rogan and all this mess, and as far as Joe Rogan, he said I'll definitely have my eyes, or as far as Robert Whittaker versus Yoel Romero, I'll definitely have my eyes on that. I'm not going to go up and challenge Romero because he's my teammate and I like the guy. But if Whittaker wins, I'll definitely be looking to go up and knock him out just like Choir Boy Thompson did. Damn, taking shots at Wonderboy in the process. Brah, brah, brah. Colby Covington's mouth just runs at an amazing pace. It's like a fucking locomotive, bro. It just goes and goes. It's Nerd Bash 2018. No nerd is safe. Even if you're not a nerd, you're getting all the smoke. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Darren Till, Mackenzie. It doesn't matter if you're a fighter. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking fan of Star Wars. It doesn't matter if you're Brazilian. If you're a fucking human, there's a chance Colby Covington's probably pissed you off in at least some sort of a way. He's probably also made the asshole side of you laugh, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Colby Covington's gotta chill, because now we gotta fucking keep our eyes on. I can't wait to watch the weigh-ins, first of all, because before this situation, I was already like, yo, Colby Covington's really talking big shit like he's about to say something to Joe Rogan's face. I just want to see what happens at the weigh-ins. Like, is he just going to look at Joe Rogan? Is he actually going to start yapping at Joe Rogan? And I know Joe Rogan's probably, he's a comedian. He can take that shit. He's very disciplined, trained, and he also works for the UFC. I don't think Joe Rogan's going to do anything crazy to Colby Covington. But I want to see how dumb Colby Covington gets at the weigh-ins. And on top of the weigh-ins, the lead up to the fight, I'm talking about the UFC embeddeds. Who is Colby? Like, you never know who Colby Covington has offended, so you never know what the fuck's gonna happen on the embedded episode if he's in it. Because what if he runs into Robert Whittaker backstage and the embedded cameras are around? What if he runs into anybody else that he's pissed off backstage? Robert Whittaker, Joe Rogan backstage somewhere, and they start going at it. It's like, oh shit, this dude Colby Covington, huh? Is he gonna even be able to make it to the fight? And that's the crazy part. So with that being said, I'll say this. I believe Robert Whittaker and Joe Rogan would kick Colby Covington's ass if he actually did try anything before the fight. But I think Colby Covington is just saying a lot of this shit for attention. I have seen a footage of Colby Covington backstage with Kamaru Usman, with Robert Whittaker, with other fighters, and he was really just looking down at his phone. He was not talking none of this trash. It was before they were on stage, before the security was there. Colby Covington was just looking down at his Twitter, not saying much of shit. Kamaru Usman was like, where's all that fucking Twitter talk now? Where's all that tough guy talk now, Colby? We're all right here. And Colby was just looking down at his phone, bro. Robert Whittaker was there. Colby Covington was just looking down at his phone. Looked like Kamaru Usman wanted all the smoke, but Colby Covington was probably tweeting him. As Kamaru Usman was in his face, he was probably tweeting some tweet to him. Yeah, you were in my face, but you're still boring, you pussy. It's like, dude, you were just in his face. So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully Colby Covington can duck his motherfucking taco and make it to the octagon. And then once he gets in the octagon, and I'm just saying that as a fan so the fights don't get canceled. But once he makes it to the octagon, I know everybody's rooting for RDA to whoop Colby Covington's ass. And it's a very real possibility, as RDA is very likely the better striker and better jiu-jitsu fighter of the two. But as far as wrestling is concerned, that's Colby Covington's edge, but hopefully RDA will be able to find some sort of submission. If he does manage to get dumped on his head or on his back or folded like a chair, hopefully he can throw up some sort of some sort of triangle choke off of his back or an arm bar, something. RDA is going to need to use that jiu-jitsu in this fight, and we'll see what happens. UFC 225 this Saturday. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for checking out this video. If you want to join the notification gang, make sure you hit subscribe and also hit the bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to help this channel reach its full potential, consider hitting the PayPal link in the description or going to patreon.com/fulltimemma and becoming a patron. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.